and this is Roboprinny here,
Let's do this.
and I'm co-hosting this with
Grimoires are
Dragon.
books that all magicians use to contain their
Hello.
magic runes and summons. The first time I
And
ever
now we're in a
had one
cutscene.
was in that tower. The Silver Star. The famous tower that still stands beyond the dark forest. I'll never forget those 5 long days I spent there. My name is Lilith Blonde. I was a student at the Magic Academy.
Ah, what joy the stars bring to us. Welcome, Miss Lilith Blonde. Have you ever ridden a dragon before? These mountains are quite treacherous.
I wouldn't let my fear of dragons keep me from coming to this wonderful place. It's an honor to be enrolled by the Binder of Archmagnitude, Sir Gamaldor.
So, you know of our academy. We invite talented children from around the kingdom. Here, you will learn the knowledge to properly take over for us weary magicians.
Sir, am I going to be your apprentice?
Now there's no need for that. We are pupil and mentor. Please, call me Professor. I will do my very best to instruct you.
This is a dream come true.
Our teachers are all famous magicians. Study hard under any teacher you like. Lectures are scheduled around you. Nothing should be rushed, you know. Now, let me introduce you to the caretaker for your room.
The name's Gaff. Nice to meet you. Oh, how cute. You're an elf, right? I've never met one before. Cute? I'm not cute. Now handsome. Yeah, that's more like it. Go on and say it. Handsome. Anyway, I'm Lilith Blonde. It's nice to meet you.
You'll fit right in soon enough. I had him prepare your room. You better go get some rest.
I will, Professor. I'm looking forward to class tomorrow. Please excuse me.
Oh, I almost forgot. There is something I have to tell you. Do not wander the halls at night.
Welcome. So you're the new student? Yes. My name is Lilith Blonde. I've just arrived. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, come on now. Don't be so damn proper. I've only been here for 6 months. I'm Margarita Surprise, and on my head is my familiar, Shirley.
I'm glad there's someone around my age. I was a little scared of being alone.
Then we're friends, starting right now. Going to your room, right? Follow me.
Oh, thank you, Margarita.
I had your room when I first got here. The floor is new, but it creaks a lot. You should complain to the teachers and get a new room as soon as possible.
But this will be my first time having my own room. I don't want to sound ungrateful.
Oh? But I still say you should complain. There's a bunch of open rooms anyway.
I did see a lot of hallways and doors. I hope I don't get lost.
You're from the South, right? I heard the city is a fun place to live.
Actually, I never went into the city. I had to take care of my little brothers. And we lived in the countryside. So, where do you come from?
Just an ultra-conservative village. Professor Gamble rescued me from there. This place may be boring, but at least they don't burn us at the stake.
I see.
I heard that after we graduate, we'll even be able to enter the royal palace. We could get lucky, you know?
I'll try my best. I'll become a great magician for my brother's sake. I just want to feel the night air. Did you forget what the professor said? You wouldn't survive long out there. You see, sometimes the ghost of a scary witch stalks these halls. On a quiet night, just like tonight, a man met the witch in the hallway. And then what happened? The witch took him away. The professors couldn't do anything to help him. But here's the scary part. 3 days later, he was found, cruelly tortured. And his face was unrecognizably... Ah!
Is it the witch's ghost?
Open up! Hurry!
That's Margarita's voice! Oh no! Oh, that was scary. That witch's ghost nearly found me.
You wouldn't live long out there either. But you won't stop until you get caught.
Leave me alone, Shorty. Sometimes there's nothing better than a moonlit stroll.
I'm just glad you're okay. But if the ghost is so dangerous, why don't the teachers get rid of her? She's perfect for keeping naughty kids in their rooms at night.
Her presence has faded. It seems the witch has passed.
Really? Then let's go. Sorry for coming so late. Thanks, Lilith.
I think I'll pass on the night air. You be careful. It's better for us both.
I will. I'm going straight to bed.
Ready to go!
Enough, Bartito. Cease bothering me.
What's gotten into you? You're acting strange, Hiram. It's as if that pale-faced witch doctor stole your soul along with your blood.
Don't you ever say that again. How dare you speak ill of Miss Opalnaria?
You seem to be quite fond of her. Who's there?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to eavesdrop.
You must be the new student Margarita was talking about. Lilith, was it?
Yes, that's right. And you are?
I am Hiram Menth, mild-mannered student.
She'll be gone soon enough.
Bartito, that isn't very nice. Don't worry about him. It's just that new students who don't behave go missing every once in a while.
You mean the ghost witch?
She is but a single problem. It is far more dangerous to open secret doors. This tower was once the castle of the feared Archmage who terrified the world. There are rooms beyond closed doors that are still enchanted by his magic.
Don't be led around by your curiosity. Although, I doubt you'll heed my warning. I can already picture you doing something stupid. Perhaps something regretful.
I assume you're trying to insult me. Maybe you were right about me. Why, I even feel like summoning the Archmage. Now, if you'll excuse me. Welcome, Lilith. It's nice to meet you.
Don't leave me alone with him.
Have we ever met before? No, that's impossible. Forget it. I have to go help Dr. Chartreuse with his experiments now. See you later. Oh yeah, my name is Bartito Ballantyne. Be sure to remember it.
I won't do it because you told me to. Let's see.
Okay.
Ready to go.
So,
Sorry.
yeah, no, it's all good. So before we go on to any more, so before we go on to any more, like, what do you think of like the art direction or the or how like the game looks or anything. You got any opinions?
It's really pretty. Kind of reminds me of some of the older anime, like how they were painted rather than computer colored, I guess.
Yeah. I would definitely say like it definitely reminds me of almost like those old golden books, if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, the ones
Like,
with the golden spines?
yeah, with the golden spines that were like kids' books.
Yeah.
It kind of's got that art direction, you know, like
Yeah.
where like those books had just a type of like a feel, like a homey feel, a
Yeah.
classic feel, and yeah, basically. Well, I like this little fairy that is
Oh,
gonna
cute.
show up. Yeah, it's pretty adorable. Um, and then there's this character right here. Um, and she is also a student. She's got a little black cat.
Oh,
So
cute.
that's yeah, that's a cool thing about this character. Though I'm pretty sure this character, for a little bit of a spoiler, um, I don't think this character is human. I think she's a homunculi. So if you hear like context and you hear like some weird dialogue, that's 'cause like they're like kind of artificially made. Like I think the soul is real, but like the body and everything else was just like man-made.
Um, I think the lore behind homunculi is they're basically golems, but rather than clay, they're made of flesh.
Mm. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna keep going. Okay.
Ready to go. Hello, my name is Lilith Blonde. Are you a magician in training too?
I am Amaretta. I have been living here for 2 months now.
I just got here 2 days ago. It's nice to meet you.
Such a healthy body. Oh, I'm sorry. I like your smile. Can I touch it?
Huh? Sure.
Aren't we quick to get around?
Good afternoon, my mischievous uncle. Why are you still following me around? If you want something, please tell me.
My dear, the only thing that concerns me right now is how you are doing. From your head to those slender legs, how does it feel deep inside that body? Just looking at you is enough to pique my interest. What can I say?
Please stop it. You're making her uncomfortable.
Mind yourself.
I will say something real quick.
Will learn the devil's definition of
I've always wanted to cosplay this guy.
vulgar. Forgive me. Correction, your soul is rustic.
Leave me alone.
You must be a new student. Pleased to meet you. I am Advocat. I teach sorcery.
You teach? You're a teacher?
Though I doubt he deserves your respect. Shouldn't you tell her what you are?
As you wish. What you call destruction, sin, or simply evil is my very nature. Simply put, I am a devil.
A devil? Like with hooves and horns?
Please. Those inferior misconceptions are getting old, even by devil standards. Your ignorant friend has spoiled my mood. I shall entertain you later, Amoretta.
His advances always make me nervous. You saved me. Let me thank you.
It was no problem. Let's see. Ready to go.
Oh, the new student. Did I scare you? Hi, I'm Chartreuse, the alchemy teacher.
A lion teacher? What's going on here?
It's a sort of transformation incantation. High-level stuff and quite rare.
Yes, Chartreuse was a handsome boy. But now he's just a miserable beast.
Opalnaria. Looks are meaningless to those who can see inner qualities.
Your skin, as white as a blanket of snow. It was delightfully pale.
But now, I'm covered in fur. I'm not the same man you fell in love with.
Your body, slender like an ivory doll. Your blonde hair, soft and shiny.
I'm sure my bristly hair and muscular shoulders don't do anything for you.
That's because you refuse. Let me love you, and your curse will be lifted.
I would prefer that you stop disturbing my research and my curse. Besides, I don't have time for love or hate, even with immortality.
Liar. Tell that to your little doll.
If you're talking about Amaretta, you're wrong. You're wrong and you're sick.
Such petty excuses. This isn't over. Even under threat of torture or death, I will still never give up on you.
I think I should be going now. Excuse me. That was awkward. A devil, a lion, and then her. There are so many strange teachers here. Let's do this!
Do not wander. There is a dangerous rune laid out in the room beyond that door. Read that special grimoire I gave you. It will help you contact various ghosts.
Yes, ma'am. I'll memorize every word of it.
Who's there? Come out.
I just dropped by to visit, Opalnaria. You have such great taste in decor.
What do you want? It's never good to have devils walking around in your room.
Does that mean tea is out of the question? With that rune formation, a typical imp would fall victim to your forces.
Get out! If it wasn't for Sir Gamel, I would have purged you a long time ago.
That is easier said than done, my dear. Though I could always break your heart.
This is some kind of joke, right?
Stay back, Lilith. Do not take me lightly. I can subdue any devil I choose.
Oh, I surrender to your dreadful necromancy. You have too many pale friends. No wonder you guard the soul container. Look, you even have my legs shaking. I shall leave now. Any rational devil would wisely make the same decision.
I don't care what you know about seals. You will never be able to break my runes.
Is that so? You almost sound convinced. The world doesn't concede to one's will. For example, your budding love life.
Ms. Opalnaria?
Return to your room at once. Understand?
Okay. Okay, so between those breaks, we got to learn some characters. We got to learn about a lion a little bit, about Ghost Witch, about these two guys that are just like chilling. And so on. Do you have anything that you have a favorite character? Like so far? Is there anyone that you find interesting as a character?
I will say that I do find Advocate interesting, but not like a good interesting. Like
Not like a good interesting. Oh, come on. I mean, I understand. I understand.
It is interesting seeing the dynamic between the lion guy and the purple lady.
Yeah, one thing I would say that I liked is between Charluz and Olivia is one thing I liked about really all the teachers is that all the teachers, they all work at the same school, but really none of them, not that none of them get along with each other, but none of them, they all practice different types of magic. Like the lion guy teaches alchemy, and the ghost lady teaches necromancy, and the devil, I forgot what he teaches.
I think he said he teaches sorcery.
Sorcery. And then Gambledore teaches glamour.
Glamour?
Glamour. It's basically almost like druid like magic.
I see.
Yes. So I got some pieces of art actually to show with that. So here's our main protagonists, and they are just flying on their dragon.
That is so cool.
And then this is Lilith Blonde learning how to control fairies and elves.
Oh.
And then this is Lilith Blonde, strangely weird pic of, so you can see her in the corner, but she like looks maybe too human, like a little uncanny. But the food looks wonderful.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like beans, but does this food look pretty realistic? I think so, honestly.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good looking egg. That's pretty good looking corn. And then here's Olivia with her necromancy. And a little risque, but pretty much loves herself. And like Lilith Blonde's like, should I be here? Should I be seeing this? What do I do? What do I do? And here's Lilith Blonde, working hard, studying, and she's like, I wonder how my family's doing. And this wasn't in the original game, so all these illustrations came in after, and I guess in a way we get to see what Lilith Blonde's mother would have looked like. Or maybe I'm wrong. Oh wait, yeah, it says, what does it say? Yeah, Lila and her brothers. I still can't get used to sleeping alone. I get lonely at night, and I worry about my brothers at home. I hope everyone's doing okay. So originally we didn't know that she had brothers. But now we do. So I guess it's not clear if that's supposed to be Lilith Blonde or if that's supposed to be her mother, but I don't know. Definitely looks
it
more
looks a lot
motherly.
like Lilith.
Like the hairstyle and stuff, yeah, for sure looks very, very similar. But at the same time, I'm like, you know, it's anime, so like the mother and the daughter can look very, very similar.
True.
Miss Olivia is so memorized by her own reflection. I need to sneak out of here before she sees me. So yeah. Oh, and here's one of Gambledore, and he's asleep, and Lilith just goes into his room. I was in for a real surprise when I saw Professor Gambledore at dawn, as if his magic brought his dreams to life. So apparently while he sleeps, astral projections are shining through of what he's dreaming about, and apparently he's dreaming about dolphins, not narwhals. They're like narwhals, narwhals swimming in the ocean. And there's like little birds.
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, there's like little birds, and there's like a pink butterfly and some green butterflies, and I don't know, it's kind of like it's like if Dumbledore was like, you know what, I am Sleeping Beauty. I am the real Sleeping Beauty. I'm waiting for my prince. But yeah. No. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say it was like, it reminds me of that one episode of Steven Universe where I want to say it was Chillatine, where Steven is dreaming about Lapras, and during one part, Pearl was projecting her dreams.
Right. Everyone came out together at the same time today. Looks like we're heading to morning classes together. So this one's very like anime opening.
Yeah.
Looks out. I mean, I don't dislike it, but it is kind of weird because like if you look at her boots,
the art style is very different.
yeah. Like, if you look at her boots, they're like, oh, you know what? You know what it kind of reminds me of? Like, with the faces and everything, it kind of reminds me, like, I feel like they're just going to move their hands up to their head, and they're going to be like caramel Dyson. They're going to, like, you know, like, move their head left and right, left and right. Like, I don't know. They're like, yours, only yours, blah, 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 blah. Like, it looks like it's going to happen. The cat's gonna join in, get on 2 feet. Everything. It's gonna happen. A frog that's on Margarita Surprise's head. Yeah. So yeah, that's personally what I think. Oh, and then this is the alchemy room. In the middle of a homunculus summoning experiment, under the supervision of Dr. Charus, Miss Olivia familiars are showing up again. So, here's a lying guy in his cursed form, and he is trying to make a homunculi, and like, I guess the spirits keep getting in the way. And then, yeah. And then, like, it has, like, an old, I can zoom in, zoom out. It's like an old drawing of, Professor Gambledore. I keep wanting to say Dumbledore. It's Professor Dumbledore. No, it's Professor Gambledore. Gambledore, you know, and the Philosopher's Stone. Definitely not. Definitely not Harry Potter, right? So we're gonna continue on with the cutscenes until I can't show any more cutscenes, and then I'm just gonna play a game, like actually play the actual game. So we just met. Hey, but hello, by the way.
Gaff? Oh, where
Hey,
could
new
he have gone
person.
now? What is this strange, creepy feeling? Like a lingering feeling of dread.
Lilith, is that you? I came to find you. Perfect.
What are you doing out so late?
Unbelievable, don't you know? Someone broke the seal. Hello? The seal of Archmage Calveros. The professors all rushed in to stop it.
The Archmage? It must have been that devil professor, Mr. Advocate, who did it. He snuck into Ms. Opalneria's room last night, but she made him back off.
Miss Opalneria was killed. But she took the Archmage's devil along with her.
What? No way. This is...
Advocate, huh? It's possible. If you're right, the professors are in danger. I have to warn them. Go next door and wait for me there. Margarita should already be there. If I find anyone else, I'll send them to you. Lilith, if no one comes in 20 minutes, take Margarita and get out of here. You got it? Run away!
Lilith? Is that you? I wonder what the two of us can do.
What's going on?
The Archmage's servants are coming. If they block us off, we can't escape. But I'm sorry. I can barely move.
Margarita! How could this be?
So this would normally take me 20 minutes to play. We're not doing that. I already went through this. So we are backing up. We are going back to the bookshelf. We are coming right here.
Margarita, where are you?
She had done well. But she's no longer here. Well, you're the last human in my tower.
You're...
A pitiful ghost who's lost his way. A wreck of a man once called the Archmage.
Margarita? What did you do to her?
A child's neck is small. Perfect for these bony hands to squeeze the life out of. You look disturbed. But don't worry. No magician can stand against me now. The betrayer who took my head. My sworn friend, Gamel, is gone. Luge's apprentice did well too. Grimlet is gone. His contract destroyed. The Philosopher's Stone has returned. Fear can no longer touch the Archmage. Once again, I shall oppose those foolish kings.
This can't be happening.
Denial is a petty way to protect oneself. But in the end, you will understand all. Listen. The bells of your funeral.
I only got here 5 days ago. How could dream? I'm all sweaty. My heart is racing. What a nightmare.
Hey, where are you going?
Oh, Gaff. I'm not going anywhere.
Did you forget what the professor said about going out at night? You see, sometimes the ghost of a scary witch walks around these halls at night. It was a quiet night, just like tonight. A man met the witch in the hallway.
You told me that story already. He was found 3 days later, right?
How'd you know? You just got here. Don't even try to trick an elf.
What? I've been here for 5 days now.
Who could that be so late at night? A scary ghost witch, perhaps?
Is it Margarita? But how can it be? Oh, that was scary. That witch's ghost nearly found me.
You wouldn't live long out there, but you won't stop until you get caught.
Leave me alone, Shorty. Sometimes nothing's better than a moonlit stroll.
This isn't some sort of joke, is it? You're not just trying to scare me.
You're acting strange. Are you all right?
Her presence has faded. It seems the witch has passed.
Really? Then let's go. Sorry for coming so late. Thanks, Lilith.
Oh, sure. I'm sorry I'm so out of it.
We both better go to sleep early. I'm going straight to bed.
Gaff, did I really come here today?
If you're joking around, you're not funny. Snap out of it. Come on.
Ready to go.
If Lilith Blanc had jumped through time, she had to use the Philosopher's Stone.
Do not mention...
Giving that...
Let's do this. This could be trouble.
Given the emergency...
Ready to go.
Wait, so did we just watch this?
What an unusual experience.
You don't believe me?
It's quite a tale, but I cannot dismiss it. I believe that you believe it.
I thought it could have been a dream too, but I have the grimoires from my dreams. And I can use the magic inscribed in them, even though you haven't taught them.
Are you sure you didn't learn it from the Magical Society before you came here?
You're the first person to teach me runes.
Quite an interesting story.
Advocat, have you been spying as a rat again?
Your trap positioning is exquisite. It was a nuisance even to me.
Miss Lilith, allow me to introduce you to...
I know. Mr. Advocat.
Is that so? I know you have some ideas regarding her testimony. Whether she is trying to trick you or just delusional, you should make sure. Lilith Blanc. If your story is true, then
You are an instructor and a devil.
You said you defended against a swarm of imps.
Come on.
Okay.
You're up against me. Let's do this.
If Lilith Blanc had jumped through time, she had to use the Philosopher's Stone.
Do not mention that stone, Advocat. I will investigate it on my own.
Giving that stone a name. You humans are humorous at times. Fine. If the Archmage's kin catch wind of this, our tower will not be a happy place.
The part of the story that bothers me is that the seal on the Archmage is broken.
You snuck into Miss Opalneria's room the night before the incident, Devil Teacher.
See, this is a bit of a problem. She knows that the object is in her room.
You told me the soul container was in there.
What are you up to? I told you not to concern yourself with Calveros.
A few words from a girl and I'm a bad guy? I'm not so foul as to stalk a taken soul. The quickest way to exonerate myself is to find the actual culprit.
Professor Gamble, I don't believe him.
You should never take a devil at his word. But he deserves the benefit of the doubt.
Lilith Blanc, tomorrow come to see me. I shall teach you more about devils. And I will report my findings soon. Now excuse me.
Don't worry about him. He's here to teach. But just in case, take this charm. No forces from hell can harm its bearer. You'll be fine without it, but holding it may make you feel better.
I understand, Professor. I'll attend his lecture, even though I don't want to.
I can't just wait around. It's a little premature, but it can't be helped. If Calveros is somehow behind this tragedy, I must hasten my plans.
Let's see. Let's do this!
You don't have to wave that silly charm. Where do kids learn this stuff? I'm not going to eat you, even if I had picante sauce and mild seasonings.
May I ask you something?
Of course! Answering ignorant questions is part of my job description. Please go on.
Were you summoned by Professor Gamble?
I was hoping for an original question. I would never belittle myself to be called to work for as cheap as those dregs. The only thing that can control me is the Lemegaton, a grimoire written by Solomon. With it, even you can become an Archmage. I mean, you could summon any devil. But seeing as it is in my possession, without a pledge of soul, I serve no one.
So Professor Gamble sold his soul to a devil?
I am bound by client devil confidentiality from revealing if I even have a contract. Are you satisfied, student? Lilith Blanc? Now take that sorcery grimoire. Let's begin instruction about an intensely fearful magic.
Dragons? There's no way a beginner like me can handle such a beast.
Stop wasting time talking and open the grimoire to summon their eggs. Dragons may be terrifying, but if you drop or crack the egg, it's over. See? As we speak, my dragon is about to hatch. Don't get bitten now.
All right, Lilith. Focus.
So, how about that? This is going to be me giving a little showcase of what this game is like. It is an RTS, and what we are going to do is we're going to summon dragons, and we are going to destroy the runes. So, I have like a little rune right here. What I'm gonna really want to do is I'm gonna collect my gatherers. I'm gonna tell them to go over here and gather, and then I'm going to get about 10. And there's gonna be a dragon on its way.
What if I try... Let's see.
Okay, I'm gonna put this dragon to sleep.
Eyes up! My dragon approaches.
What if I try?
Move this cat over here. Oh gosh, he's gonna wreck me if I don't do something about this. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna have this. Have this ready. Okay, put him back to sleep real quick.
Thank you, Grimalkin.
And gotta get my cat. No, no. Oh gosh.
The dragon hatched.
Now I have a dragon.
Don't give up.
Dragons are super powerful.
It's all you. Stay alert. Be careful. Come on, think.
And
What to do?
I guess I'll just upgrade this.
Fulfill your contract. What to do?
And see if this little demon guy can defeat him. Okay, he finished that dragon. I don't have much time left. So I need to get another dragon out. But I need 800 minerals. So I'm fast forwarding it. Because that's a feature in Grimgrimore once more. So do you have any opinions or anything that you would like to say about this game while it is being played, I guess?
Grimalkin, to me.
I think it looks pretty
What
cool.
if I try?
I don't believe I've ever seen a game that has this sort of format.
So StarCraft is actually this exact format. Typically people assume that this game would be a PC game. Considering that it's like controls and you're controlling an army and everything. But that was not the case. With this, it was one of the few RTSs that at the time were for just the PlayStation. Did it do well because of that? No. But I actually owned StarCraft 64 back in the day, and I owned this game. I loved this game. This was one of my favorite games. Oh no, if I do not run over here and basically use this dragon as a shield, then I will get wrecked. Okay.
Come on, think.
Yeah, I've never played StarCraft either, so.
Yeah. I understand that. A lot of people didn't play StarCraft. In fact, if you weren't born within a certain amount of time, I wouldn't expect you to play StarCraft. Maybe know about it, but play it, no.
I'm counting on you. The dragon is asleep.
Oh, they put the dragon to sleep. I need...
Let's see.
I need some devils then.
Fulfill your contract.
Who summoned me? Who summoned me? It's about time.
Come on, think.
Okay.
Who summoned It's about time.
Let's see.
And I need some... need him to come down here.
Come on, think.
And then...
Dragon. Come on, think. You can do it.
I'm making sure there's not a dragon on my side. Because if there was, I was gonna get... like, I was gonna die for sure. No doubt.
Yeah.
Let's see. What if I try? We can't afford to leave any rooms. Oh, we can't let them
But
keep
basically in this game, if you get a dragon, you practically win. Unless there's a cat over here that can put you to sleep.
counting on you. You can do it. I'm counting on you.
And then if you get rid of the dragon egg before it hatches, then
You can do it.
you'll be fine.
Be careful. Don't give up. We can't afford to leave any rooms. What if I try? Dragon, arise!
There we are. Magnificent.
Hatching an egg.
Demon, fulfill your contract. The dragon.
Oh, that almost got me. So was that it, or is there one more? I think there's one more. So I'm gonna come all the way up here. I'm gonna have my dragon come up here, and they're gonna attack from both sides. And I'm gonna have these people scout over here. And we'll see what happens. Okay, I can fast forward this. So if you don't fast forward this literally takes minutes. Like it literally takes multiple minutes for this type of stuff to happen.
Let's see.
Um,
Disable that room. Be careful. Stay alert. What to do?
okay, so it looks like
Demon, fulfill your contract.
if I don't get my dragon over there to defeat that rune, I'm gonna get wrecked by their forces. So I pretty much it's a battle against time.
What to do?
I can have him defend. Basically, yeah.
I'm counting on you. What to do?
I have these two. I'm gonna fight this. This person's gonna come over here and he's gonna destroy this rune. They can't really do anything against this dragon. Because I'm able to get through all of their forces. Because dragons are basically one of the most powerful mythical creatures.
Yeah.
My word, how very impressive.
Last one.
Destroy the room. We can't let them keep.
So yeah, this is basically what the game looks like.
Are you sure this is your first time using sorcery? You're like Calvaros.
Can you tell me about him?
I'm not supposed to be concerned with him. Although, I wonder how his lion-headed apprentice feels about him being sealed.
Dr. Chartreuse was his apprentice? I actually did it.
Who are you? What are you doing here? This is Dr. Chartreuse's lab.
Yeah, we did it.
Since time rewound, I haven't actually met him yet.
Oh, you must be the new student Margarita was talking about. Lilith, was it? I'm...
Bartito Ballantyne, right?
What? How do you know me? We haven't met. Oh, so you've got a thing for me.
What? Of course not. You told me to remember. Why are you here?
I specialize in alchemy. I do whatever I can to help the doc with his research. Bartito, I need you to clean the broken distiller. Oh, who might you be?
Hi. I'm a new student, Lilith Blonde.
Oh, of course. I should have known. What can I do for you?
I'm writing a report about Calvaros, the great magician, for my own interest. I heard that you were his apprentice, so I wanted to ask you about him.
You're pretty nosy for a new girl. As an alchemist, I can't deny your desire for knowledge. He was a great teacher. Everyone's heard about how he created the Philosopher's Stone with Gamelin Luge. He was a great man, until he made a deal with Grimlet and became the Archmage. In the end, as you know, the other professors took him down.
I heard his soul was sealed away.
Did you? Grimlet wants his soul to seal the deal. Our seal prevents that. We still need him. He's the only one who knows where the Philosopher's Stone is.
Oh. Hello. Did I come at a bad time?
You're right on time. Go inside and wait. The Chimera's made a mess, but... Bartido, prepare the you-know-what. I'm sorry, dear, but I have work to do.
You were very helpful. Thank you so much. May I come attend your lecture tomorrow?
Of course. I'll see you there.
Let's do this!
This world is ruled by inviolable laws. That is the truth of alchemy. We crystallize and create life that nature can organically replicate. Originally, alchemy required a complicated process with hundreds of syntheses. Luckily, now we can use a magic facility to accurately unify this process. Inscribed in the Grimoire is our wisdom, the rune to summon this facility.
So by summoning the rune, I can create golems and homunculi?
Golems are specifically made to fight. They may be dangerous to handle. If you're not careful, you can get caught in their flames, and watch out for devils. Created lives are not of God's fate, thus seen as fragile and easy to manipulate. Oh, and one more thing. Fairies, who represent nature and wonder, don't like this artificial alchemy. Because nothing can break its rules, even though the fairies can decipher it. Remember that. Now let's go inside the laboratory. The ghosts are wandering again. Why does she always do this?
Is this because of Miss Obelnaria?
Can you lend me a hand? I don't need more broken equipment.
Okay, here we go! Let's do this! Hey, that's Miss Obelnaria. She's coming down this hall, which means she's going to see Dr. Chartreuse. I better hide.